Morning, Mr. Kartek. How you doing?
Morning disturbed. How are you?
Exhausted. I need
Oh,
I need sleep. Actually, if anyone would like a border collie, then he is free to a good home, having woken me up at 2 o'clock this morning.
oh.
Yeah.
Any particular reason?
I think he needed to go out to go to the got to use the facilities, but it was very frustrating.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Yeah. So very
Oh
tired,
dear.
but got a nice easy day on the farm today, so I should survive. You?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm all good. Yeah, a few aches and pains, but yeah, can't grumble
How
too
are the
much.
hamstrings?
Sore. This is going to make lifting bales interesting anyway.
Yeah, I would say bend the knees, but that's probably a bad idea. Lift with your back. You'll be fine.
That's the bit. Yeah,
Yeah, you'll be
yeah. What's
fine.
the worst that could happen?
Yeah. Well, have fun selling bales. I am going to
Thank
disappear
you.
to the store and probably need to do some bits in the background to turn on that whole push to talk thing.
Yes, exactly. I'll speak to you in a little while.
Yeah, talk to you in a bit. So now that push to talk bit is done. I'll probably have edited a little bit out there. We're up at the store because we need to get the auger to sell the sugar beets, and then I'm going to get that field ploughed, and we're going to go for this one. I'm actually going to buy it this time. No, I've just leased it because I seem to struggle between buying and leasing things, it would appear. Going to get that field ploughed in, and we're going to plant corn this time because I'm fancy doing some silage. I just need to check that we have some silage pits installed. And we have actually added in a rather cheap lorry and trailer combo, which I will probably lease. And that'll free this tractor up as well, so we'll have both tractors available to work. And I believe Cartech is down at the bale sell point, so I think we might leave the auger attached to the tractor while we're getting set up, because he is a rather helpful person. I haven't forgotten what happened to the auger last time, so just biding my time. Might as well just, I know can't, because he's put freaking crops in there now, hasn't he? Inconsiderate of him. Trying to grow things on his own fields. So actually, what I'm going to do is we will get this guy working, because that's going to be on a workup. So although the planter that I'm going to use is the direct planter that we used last time, that field needs ploughing because we had beets in there, so I'm going to do that. Have worked out how to get that planter to work with a workup. So we'll be probably leasing that, but we'll be at our limit for leasing. So maybe, I think it was pretty cheap actually. We might buy it. Hopefully, yeah, it's going to be about 50 grand. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we won't buy it. But yeah, it's basically going to be a bit of a mixture of bouncing between selling sugar beets and doing field work. It might be a little bit jumpy. And I'm not sure how much talking there's going to be, because lack of sleep equals banging headache. But yeah, we'll see. There he is. It is mighty busy down here. That's the one we want, but we're not going to disconnect the auger from the tractor just yet. If we go into the store, trucks, we've got this guy, which is only going to be a couple of grand to lease. Not worried about any of that. Engine is what we want, because we probably want a bit more horsepower. So we're going to lease that. And then there's a trailer that goes with it. I have not tested this yet, so this may be a bad idea. And 36,000 litre trailer, we're going to lease that. We actually need to return the other leased trailer that we have. So let's get a load of sugar beets. We'll get this process going, and then I'll bring the Massey back and we'll think about a planter, maybe. I think we've got some fertilizing we need to do as well, so we might get that done whilst we're selling. It's not bad. It's kind of slow. Yeah, when we get down to the yard, we'll check. I think we have fertilizing to do. I don't know if we have any fertilizer, so we'll get that done. We'll use the Massey for that. Whilst the case plows. I'm on a bit of a time limit today, so I don't know. I may end up having to jump off early. Because we're kind of late getting going today. Why are you stopped doing nothing? That's because the bicycle is in the way. So one of the things I am going to do before the end of the video is I'm going to quickly work out what our farm is worth. Or I might do that afterwards and I'll stick it on the screen somewhere. I'm just kind of curious at the moment as to how we're doing with that. So yeah. And we have about 10 or more loads of sugar beet to sell, I guess. Might not do it all today. Might be an ongoing thing. Yeah, 370,000 litres. That is going to take a little while. So let's have a quick look at the state of our fields. Yeah, so we need to fertilise both of the crops that we have in the ground. Looks like Cartec's busy harvesting and probably collecting bales, I think. Come on, this thing turns amazingly well. Not. I thought this was going to be quicker, but maybe it won't be. There we go. Bit of gear changes, bit of momentum, and we are off. And here we are. Tried to make that turn very wide because, yeah, I was not confident about making that turn with this truck. Brakes almost as well as it turns. Let's pull the Massey out of the way. And get this guy set up. I really wish I'd brought this. Really my intent was to buy this. And overexcited fingers. Trying to do things too quickly. There we go. Hopefully this is all going to work together and we will start to make some progress on making some money. Obviously we'd have plenty of game day time. Okay. Oh, don't tell me this auger doesn't take sugar beet. Thought it was bulk. There we go. Okay. Well, this is going swimmingly, isn't it? I wonder if it's the one further down. No, that one's potatoes. Looks like this far one is sugar beets. There we go. Okay. Should have tested that offline, I guess. have to admit, I didn't expect to have problems with that. Game sound. There we go. My game volume is just a little too quiet even for what I like. So we say it every video, I think, but I think we are both probably aiming for a shorter one today, so there might not be so much chat between the two of us. I have to admit, I'm not convinced this lorry is saving us time. And there we go. There goes the money. Awesome. So let's just check. This guy is sort of doing okay, going incredibly slowly. Someone's brought themselves a new toy. Okay, 20 grand for the first trailer load. Not too bad. That is a very, very nice tractor. I'm guessing Cartec's going to be whinging about the train noise going past him. Now we can't hear.
Hello. Yes, it is a nice tractor, isn't it?
It's very nice. I was just commenting. Obviously brought because you know I really like that tractor. And it was a really good deal if it was the one that was still in the sales.
It was, yes. I'd forgotten about it.
Oh.
And yeah, wanting to double check that it was still there, and luckily it was. So yeah, job's a good one.
100 grand for a couple hundred horsepower?
120 something grand, yeah, because I stuck GPS on it. And
nice.
Yeah,
I haven't looked in the sales,
247 horsepower.
Nice. This truck is interesting.
Is
yes,
it any good?
It turns like a barge, and it takes a while to get going. But I have got 30,000 litres of sugar beet in the back.
That might be why then.
Yeah, it's definitely not a sports truck.
Oh dear. It's all my silage gone, unfortunately.
Let's have a look and see how rich he is. That's
Weirdly,
not bad.
for the last one, it popped up at 25k for a bale.
Wow.
I don't know if that was. I don't
wonder
understand why.
Because and you didn't get the money because it went into my bank account, but I sold about 25 grand's worth of sugar beet.
Yeah.
Whether we're still getting funny things going on.
I don't know. That is weird though. Oh. Hold on a minute. I made me wonder now whether. Let's have a look, because we're still.
Did it?
Yeah, we're both on our own farms.
Did it go against sold bales?
It did.
You have a bale behind the railway track still.
Oh. Wonder whether. Oh, I have no idea. The money looks right though. It's just the way it came with 25k for one bale. Whether it was still processing something.
Might have been. Yeah. Sometimes the numbers that Farm Sim displays are a bit random as to when they actually display them. So
very odd.
I had a
very
moment because the cell point that we've been using doesn't take sugar beet. It was a train carriage slightly further down.
Oh, that's interesting to know.
So I went to sell my sugar beet, and it wouldn't.
Did you panic?
Yes.
I would as well, to be fair.
And at first I couldn't get the trailer to empty into the auger. So it's like, if I brought an auger that I thought I'd checked that it was an auger that took bulk. So if I bought an auger that only takes grain, and then I got the auger to work, and then it was like, why isn't it emptying? And it's like, sugar beet not accepted here. It's like, no.
So is it the next one along then without the icon over it?
No, it's about two or three down. So it's got an icon over it. There's one for there's the grain one, and there's one for potatoes, and then further down there's one for sugar beet.
Ah, so it's just Alien Jim messing with you then.
Definitely.
Ah, dear. For some reason, didn't do a headland at the bottom between fields, and the worker just got to the end and decided to turn around and stop, which was annoying.
Ah,
So,
I had exactly the same thing actually. I thought mine was because I had the bike in the way, but maybe it was just workers being off. I've also found that the Massey goes through the river rather nicely just then.
really, oh
Yeah,
dear.
I was trying to set a worker going to bring it back to the farm and came out and realised that I was the wrong side of the river having just crossed the bridge.
Oh,
It handled it just
oh dear.
fine, so I'm guessing your Deutz will as well.
Well, fingers crossed. Might have to give it a go. Probably inadvertently at some point,
Yeah,
but
I'm not sure about the truck, so I'm not trusting a worker with the truck.
yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe not. Oh dear.
So yeah, I've realised just I think it's going to be like 10 or 11 loads to sell all that sugar beet.
Oh, not too shabby then. What's the capacity of the trailer?
36.
Okay. Not horrendous then.
No, not horrendous. And once the truck gets going, it does about 40 to 50, but it just takes a while to get going.
Yeah. Because I quite like the look of them. They're very military.
Yeah, it's a sort of Eastern European uh, government brand, isn't it? So
Yes. Yeah.
a lot of their stuff is quite good because I think this is the same brand as the one I'm using on Greenlands.
Oh, okay. Kamaz, is it?
Yeah, I think so because it's just rebranded as Lizard so that it's on because it's on console as well.
Oh, okay.
Whereas this is not. This is off of King Mods, which is why it's so darn
Yes.
cheap.
Yeah. What was that? How much was that?
It cost me about 4 grand to lease it.
Oh, how awful.
Yeah, I meant to buy the auger and just got trigger happy on the keyboard and leased it by mistake.
Oh, you're not having much luck with leasing versus buying, are you?
No, I'm
After
not.
the
I'm not at
episode
all.
last stop.
Because I planned to buy the auger so that I could lease the planter because the planter's more expensive, and I might just wait to do the planting. It's taking a while for the case to plough the field.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised you haven't put the Massey on it.
I was using the Massey to move the auger because it's quicker.
Yeah, good thinking. Good thinking.
It's quite a drive from the store to the sell point, so I wanted to use the faster tractor for that.
Yeah, it makes sense. This is 39 mile an hour, this speed on this Deutz.
Yeah, they're nice, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm loving it just for that.
It's one of the reasons that I like them. They're a really nice fast tractor. And that was a really good price as well, wasn't it?
It was an absolute bargain.
I-
Absolutely.
I think if that had been in the sale when I was buying, we might have had matching tractors.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I did just go in and double check that you hadn't stolen it from me.
I don't think I can. I think although interestingly it is gone now, so maybe there is only one available.
Yeah, we weren't sure before, were we? Because of
Before we
the
were not sure.
before we were not sure, because of the bug that we were getting with the store. But yeah, it seems to be all right now, doesn't it?
I've almost got 2 pallets of eggs.
Very good.
I really don't think they were a wise investment.
Oh, yeah, I was just thinking that before, whether it was whether it would be the deciding factor in the series or not.
I don't think so. Not when
No, nor
we're
me.
selling crops for a couple £100,000 a harvest.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. It'd be interesting to see what get off the canola today.
Yeah, I'm the same with the sorghum that I've got a little bit of a field of.
Yeah, because I guess it's not a straw one, is it? Oh,
No, it's not, but it's not a crop that I've really done before. So, uh, and it was a bit of a filler to have the field having something planted in it whilst I was trying to plough it in.
yes, yeah, no, absolutely good shout. This the hitch is a bit weird on this Alice for the auger.
Yeah, is it a bit budget?
Yeah, there isn't one. It's sort of like just
Has it
magic.
hovering?
Yeah, it's put the drawbar part in, but then there's nothing else.
Ah,
And I'm driving through all my crops.
reckless.
I'm allowed to though.
I specifically do not drive through the crops that you've planted.
I know I need to get this back end of this grass field
No, no,
ploughed up.
it's absolutely fine. You leave it like that.
Oh dear.
That was a very underhanded tactic of it. It's probably a good job that we're not both trying to sell into the same sell point at the same time.
Yeah, crossing augers.
Yeah, or you don't cross the augers,
No, don't cross augers. That's just wrong.
and they definitely shouldn't touch.
Oh, you dirty old man.
We were far too well behaved last time.
We were. I think it's because I was concentrating on doing a half decent job. I don't know what's up with my speech today.
But blame it on my dog waking you up early, or waking me up early.
Yeah.
I've had a great day of it. I've had dogs. The window cleaner came, which set the dogs off again. I've had the house next door has been having some building work done this morning. They thankfully stopped hammering.
All go then round by you.
Yeah, it's not great when you're tired and you've got a bit of a migraine.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm guessing that bit of a migraine is going to be more of a migraine later. Ooh, there's two bales.
Oh, big money.
More money.
I I can't see where the worker's fertilised on my field. I should have just let the worker keep going. Yeah, I do like how little fertiliser these spreaders use that we've got.
They are pretty good. And weirdly, those two bales didn't give me any money. So I assumed that the amount before was them and it's just a graphical thing.
Entirely possible, I guess.
Yeah, a bit weird, but hey ho.
It's going to get very busy down here.
It is indeed, and I've got my auger stuck at the minute.
Yeah, I have to keep moving mine with super strength because I keep hitting it with the trailer.
Oh, oh, there we go. We're free.
The tip point on this trailer is much further back than I think, so I kind of have to back the trailer right over the top of the auger. That is one field almost fertilised. I've actually got more sorghum planted than I thought, which is kind of cool.
And I wasn't pressing push to talk, I don't think.
I thought you were just ignoring me.
No, I was just saying about the hitches, like you said,
Ah,
and how nervous I was before when I first bought it.
yeah, as to whether it would
And
actually connect and sell.
Yeah, and then a magic hitch appears when you put the tractor near it.
That's very, very clever.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, I quite like the little drawbar hitch mod because it lets you move the arms then, so you can adjust the height, which is quite cool.
Oh, yeah, because that's how you can do the fast farming, isn't it?
It is. That's not. I use it because I've
yeah.
got a really dodgy cheap trailer on Calmston, and if I just attach it to the tractor, it goes nuts.
Oh,
But if I attach it to a drawbar, it's fine.
yeah.
So it's a way of getting around the fact that this. And it's a trade. It might have been the tractor. It might have been the Ford tractor I had. There was some combination of that trailer and tractor which just did not work.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think some of the times with modded tractors or trailers, the hitch attach or like low or high hitch can be an issue, can't it? I know I've seen that before.
Yeah, and that's probably mostly down to the tractor mod as to whether it's got all that stuff programmed properly. I have no idea how you
Yeah,
fix it if it's broken, so I just tried the drawbar and it worked.
yeah, that's probably the easiest option.
Yeah, I'm not great at messing with tractors.
No,
Placeables is okay, and some other stuff is okay, but tractors seem a bit of a dark art.
yeah, I wouldn't even know where to start.
This is quite a nice looking setup. I would consider buying it if I was after a dirt cheap lorry and trailer combo.
Yeah, I mean it's a decent capacity as well, isn't it? And
Yeah, and the trailer
presumably
can.
once you get going, it's not
Hmm?
overly slow.
No, the trailer can hold. You can configure the trailer to be a timber trailer, a bale trailer, a tanker. I think
Okay.
it's got loads of options. I'm being kind of reckless getting across the bridge because I don't want to break.
Oh,
So I'm just
oh,
kind of
oh, here we go. Oh
full
no,
send as we come through.
all of a sudden as you come through, and I'm in the way. Yeah. Wowzers! I was expecting utter carnage then.
No, no.
No,
As I keep
no.
saying on Discord, all of the crashing is carefully controlled, planned stunts by professional drivers.
Yeah, righto.
It's not that I'm awful at driving, honest.
Honest governor.
Reversing and talking is not a good combination.
Please carry on.
It's not helped by the fact there's a tree right next to it. Oh, I don't want to work.
Is your auger turned off?
No, I think I moved it when I hit it.
Ooh, I'll do it. Yeah.
There we go, problem solved.
Wowzers.
Although it's not selling.
Oh. Well, I'd love to stay and chat, but yeah, got canola to sell.
Have fun.
Merci.
There we go. So we'll leave that because I think the fert spreader has run out. And that's okay because we're randomly doing something else. I'm not sure how we've ended up over here. But we'll run to the store, get some more fertilizer, get the sorghum fertilized. Come on, there we go. But I will see you up at the store. And here we are. So yeah, I'm trying to cut the stuff out that's unnecessary. I can't remember how much fertilizer this holds. So 2,500 litres. So we'll just buy another 2 bags. I think we don't have the front loader on here. I can't take extras back. We could do a Cartec, and apparently you can just throw them in the fertilizer spreader. Apparently that is a legitimate farming technique. But we should be clear. I guess he started to sell his canola as well, so it's going to be pretty close by the time we've sold the sugar beet and he's sold his canola as to where we both are on money, and we've both bought a similar value tractor. So yeah, I think it's pretty close with where we are with the money between us. And yeah, I should definitely have had the tractors the other way around, but as I said when I was chatting to Kartik, I wanted the faster tractor for doing the stuff that involved moving. And that's halfway across that field already. So by the time we've done fertilizing and a bit more selling, we'll probably buy the planter. I think where we are financially now, I probably want to do more crops that involve the planter. And I think next time the field that's currently soybeans will go to sugar beet, because that seems to be a very profitable crop. We've got the harvester now, so we may as well make use of it. Forwards a little bit. There we go. Now that should hopefully be getting its last layer of fertilizer. Yeah, awesome. Back to selling sugar beets. Right, back down at the sell point with the nice line of augers there. Oh, and there's that tree. It was inevitable, wasn't it, that we'd hit the tree. Lost all of our momentum. The fertilizer spreader has just finished on that second field, which is cool. So we can go get the planter now and start planting. Not too worried about getting an early start on that, because we'll probably quite quickly catch up with the plough, because it's a 9-metre planter, so it probably won't take too long to get that planting done. I'm going to change in to forwards gear so that I don't instantly crash into the auger again. And we've still got some fertilizer left, which is quite nice. Maybe we'll actually finish putting a layer of fertilizer down on this field as well. It shouldn't take too long to do. I have the working with maximum, yeah. Yeah, we'll do this as well. Get this done. That'll be good for getting the second crop in, get ourselves a little bit ahead, I guess. We'll hit that on a worker and jump back in the truck, and I will see you back up here with another load of sugar beets. Incoming!
It's me not chatting away to myself, and then there's this truck appears.
There was no way I was going to stop.
We did well there, I think. That could have been interesting.
That would have been a definite classic moment.
Yeah. Oh dear. Many more loads to do?
5.
5. Oh.
I'm getting through them.
Good. It's I guess it's nice to see the money going up.
Yeah, it's a bit slower than I expected, but it might have been easier to stick with the other trailer that I had at least when we did the harvest, but
okay. Well, live and learn.
yeah, it means I've got both tractors working in the fields now eventually, so
yeah, I'm just trying to clear this harvest, and then I shall be back into some field work.
yeah, I don't know, I've got about another 35 minutes before I need to disappear. I guess we might have a bit of this day left when we finish.
I think we probably will, yes. Yeah. But it will force us to have a shorter episode.
It will. I'm doing quite a lot. Well, hopefully the people that are watching have seen quite a lot of jump cuts as I go between sell point to sell point to sell point.
Yeah, I've done a few. Sort of, we're going to do this, and then we'll do this, and yeah, all good. It helps, I think, doesn't it? Keep it shorter.
Yeah, it's probably not the most exciting to watch because most of the field work is going on in the background with workers, but you know,
It is what it is.
Unfortunately, because we're selling into augers, it's really difficult to automate that with the base game workers.
It is, yes. Interesting if you could do it with auto drive and courseplay.
Possibly.
Would be interesting.
The problem would be if you moved the auger at all. You'd probably want to place the auger and then maybe edit the XML, so it was incredibly heavy.
Yeah, yeah,
so that it didn't move.
yes, yeah. Landscape it into place. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm now going to test my theory about the seeder as to whether, or the planter, whether buying it with the tanks means I can get a worker to do it.
Oh yes, yeah. Be an interesting little test.
Yeah. I don't usually like using things that take liquid fertilizer because it always seems really expensive.
Yeah.
But I don't really have a lot of choice because I would like to use a worker.
Yes, I think it's cost versus time, isn't it?
Yeah. It's cost me 45 grand, a little bit over 45 grand to buy the planter, so it's not too bad.
Not too shabby that at all, really.
Nope. I did forget that it really doesn't hold very much seed. So
That's the only thing with ones like that, isn't it?
yeah, there is a bag of seed abandoned at the shop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I went and picked some up, and it was a bit precarious with 4 full bags on the front of the International. It worked.
I went and brought some fertilizer, and I did say I could take the Cartec approach of throwing a full bag in the back once the spread is full.
Nothing wrong with that. It worked.
Yeah, and I guess if it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
No, I think I'm probably going to wait until I've done a bit more selling before I actually start doing the planting. But I've at least got the plant up.
Yep, it's there ready. I think. I'm just trying to prioritise what to do. I know we've said it before, but there's
I think
so much going on.
I think what you need to do is just appreciate the map and go out for a little bike ride. Get yourself a bit of R&R. You've had a busy morning doing harvesting. Take a little break.
I think you're trying to pull the wool a little bit there, if I'm honest.
No, you've had a busy morning in game and in the real world. You need a bit of you time.
Take all the time you need to do your work.
Yeah.
Not underhand at all.
No. If you were struggling for ideas, I could give you contractor rights and you could do some ploughing for me.
I'm all right, actually. I've got plenty to do.
Okay.
Oh, I can see a Mad Max style truck in the distance.
For all I've complained about it, it's probably made this quicker.
I think it has, to be fair.
That Deutz does shift, doesn't it?
It does. It's brilliant. Yeah. Just need a bigger trailer, I think. That could be the next upgrade.
Yeah. I mean, I think probably that is a sensible idea. I wouldn't have wanted to sell all of this with just our little tiny trailer that we have.
Yeah, I think I'd have got to 1 million and beyond by the time you'd got it all sold using, what was it, 14,500 litres?
Yeah, there's been about 20 trips, I think. 20 to 30 trips.
Yeah, no, it's I think a new trailer and less trips to the store.
Yeah, I
was more time doing other stuff. I
was looking at trailer options when I was browsing the store earlier to see what I could maybe do, but I really didn't want to tie the tractor up.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
With carting.
Yeah.
As it is, it's now sat doing nothing whilst a worker ploughs, but probably what I'll end up having to do is put a worker on the planting so that I can keep ploughing in the grass that I've got.
Yeah, it's that new field creation bit that's the slow part, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got a tiny strip that's not been ploughed in yet.
Oh. Oh.
And it's just kind of like this strip in the middle of two bare patches.
I'm not even going to go there.
Just don't look at the map. It's fine.
I'll see, now you've said that, and I'm going to have to look.
Yeah, I managed to trigger some people as well with my not square fields.
Oh, yeah, that is quite upsetting, to be fair.
You're just dawdling around. You know, this is a highway.
Trying to get my auger to sit right. Where are you now?
Have you got a worker going?
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, where are they? Hold on.
no, they're fine. They're fine. I just went buzzing past them, but I thought it was you in the tractor.
For some reason, it wants to fertilise an already fertilised field. Imbecile.
They are on form today. I was trying to fertilise, and it managed to jump across into the field that I was ploughing.
Oh, yeah.
But it does mean I've got a base layer of fertiliser on that field now. So if
In
I've
that
got
sense, it's
if
worked
I've
all right.
yeah
Yeah.
if I've got enough liquid fertiliser, it means that field will be fully fertilised when it's planted, which is not a bad thing.
No, I suppose. Yeah. Take the these little wins, I suppose.
Yep. Can sort of talk while I do this, but I'm definitely not holding the push to talk button. So yeah, it's kind of deceptive as to how much we're making because I've just spent a bunch of it, I guess. Come on. Yeah, probably won't use this trailer again, I don't think. There we go. No. Tempted to just move the auger, I think. We need to just move the auger over a little bit. Hopefully, there we go. Perfect. Or not. There we go. So that's selling. So we need to get the lorry in hopefully the right place, and that will all work. There we go. Yeah, let's have a quick look at what our vehicles are worth whilst we are here, because I am really curious. Right, 2988 plus 2653. We've got the Massey, which is 6703. And we've got the Cedar, I think. And maybe the chainsaw are the only things we've brought. Chainsaw is 500, so that's 136. So we're at about 250,000 in value of the farm at the moment, with a few more of those to sell. That's pretty good. Plus, I guess the one plot of land that we brought, so maybe a third of the way there already. And a pretty chunky soybean harvest to come next time, which I think was 130 odd grand last time, because we basically replanted that field with the same as we had in it before. So yeah, we're looking good. I'm kind of sorry that this is maybe a bit of a boring one with me just running backwards and forwards to the sell point, but I really do need to get these sold. So I will see you back at the sell point yet again. I think that's not helped by me being particularly grumpy today, but yeah.
Yeah. He'll be asking not to come back to your house again.
I think he might have been. I had the last hire car I had delivered from them came with 2 flat tyres, the engine management warning light on, and only half a tank of fuel.
Oh, that's really helpful.
They did not get a very receptive response when they came back to pick the car up.
Yeah, I think that's justified.
And I had, in the end, I think the manager of the branch phoned me up to apologise, and I was like, it's kind of late now.
Yeah.
You know, I was supposed to be getting in that car at like 5 in the morning. Luckily, I didn't, because it was like I had to pump 2 of the tyres up, I had to phone you up to decide whether the car was safe to drive or not.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
And
that's not
their
a good
response
start to
was,
things.
"You can drive it if you want."
I don't think that would quite stand up in court. I'm no lawyer, but yeah.
Yeah, I was not the happiest man in the world.
Like I say, justified, I reckon.
And the car they dropped off this time was a nice enough car. But yeah, when I've told you just pick the keys up from here because I am working all afternoon,
Yeah,
to then come and knock on the door, it's a bit. I always make a point. Yeah,
ridiculous.
I always make a point when they do that of going out and picking the keys up and handing them to them, uh, to point out that yes, you have been told where the keys are.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair. Hopefully they'll learn then.
They haven't in a lot of years.
Uh, oh,
It's even
maybe
written on
there's
the
no hope then.
no, it's even written on the paperwork that they have. Although they don't do paperwork anymore, so
Ah, that might be why then. The message
yeah,
isn't quite making it from computer to human.
yeah, they do everything electronically, which is really frustrating because I don't ever get to see a copy of the paperwork anymore.
Yeah, that's don't get me wrong. Obviously, technology has its place. However, it doesn't quite replace common sense. It doesn't replace common sense, does it, in humans?
No, it doesn't, and because it's all done through work, I have no idea where the email versions of the paperwork get sent. They certainly don't get sent to me.
Yeah, yeah, that's not good.
I have two more loads to do, which is probably going to be about the point I have to stop.
Yeah, no, absolutely fine with me.
I don't know if you want to make it a shorter one or we pick up again tomorrow morning.
We'll need to check, but yes,
Probably got
possibly.
probably got enough to make a shorter one today, and we'll just do the rest of the day next time
Yeah, could do. Yeah, it's a good idea.
and have two
Lull
slightly
people
shorter
into a
ones.
lull people into a full sense of security.
What will happen next?
Yeah. Will it be another feature-length episode?
I'm guessing one of us will plant something, one of us will harvest something, and we'll talk utter rubbish for half an hour or an hour.
Sounds about right. I think you've got that pretty much nailed.
It's a winning format so far.
Seems to be.
Someone commented on an older one, and I had to check which one it was because it could have been almost any of the ones that we've done in the last 3 weeks or so.
What was the comment? Why are these videos so long?
No, it was about our reoccurring rants about people,
Oh, I might have to go back and have a look at that then, rather than you telling me.
rather than us having that reoccurring rant again.
Yeah, yeah,
This is going
yes.
to be very inconsiderate of you putting crops through this roadway.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just because I can't afford a fence.
It's just because you own the land doesn't mean you can actually use it.
Look,
I think there's a
yeah.
right of way through here. I think you'll find
I don't think there is sunshine.
it's that whole right to roam thing. If I keep going through, I mean, I can see visible tracks. It's clearly a roadway.
Thou shall not pass.
I'm going to do it one day, and you will have built a fence.
I did actually. I was actually tempted to get that. I think it's a road warning sign mod that's come out, and it's got like the flashing lights on and an arrow pointing. So I was going to put one of them in the way, but it's probably only about a foot wide.
And I'd probably just crash through it.
Yeah, exactly. Wipe it out.
Yeah, I think I've got one more load after this. And, if not, I think I'm going to call it done anyway because I am bored of selling sugar beet.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
cash has been nice, but the work has been a lot. And it took both of us to harvest the field.
Yeah, it's very labour intensive, isn't it?
Yeah. It's why it pays well, I guess, but
Well, that's the logic, isn't it, with FS? That the more work you put in, 9 times out of 10, you get more money or
yeah,
more return.
yeah. Yeah, it's like sugar cane and cotton and all of those, isn't it? There.
Yeah. Yeah, no, exactly.
Maybe just have one massive field full of soybeans.
Have you read my mind?
No.
I was thinking along those lines. I think it could be good fun, that. Definitely
It'd be very profitable.
money-wise.
Yeah, it'd be very profitable.
Yeah, definitely. They're saying that canola. I'll stand by it.
You seem to have made a shed load of money out of that.
Yeah. It's yeah. I love the fact that fixed crop prices and all that lot.
Yeah, yeah. It's and you know,
Cracking mod, whoever made that.
it's a brilliant mod, isn't it? The guy's a bit grumpy if you ever say it's broken, but you know.
Well, yeah, but we're all very protective over our
Yeah,
creations. So
that
fair
and
play.
the fast crop growth.
Yes.
So we're basically playing without seasons has made this a much faster turnaround series.
Yeah. No, it keeps it on its toes, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely been more fun that way, and it's very different to how we both normally do stuff.
Yeah. No, definitely. It's his. Yeah. I mean, I might have to for the next episode not actually say what I'm going to do until I've properly decided because I keep changing my mind that much as to
Yeah.
what I'm going to do. I'll say, right, we'll be back in a minute doing this, and actually, no, I've realised I need to do something else instead.
Or you need to be doing three things at once.
Or yes, being 3 things at once. But I can do that now. It's got 3 tractors, so
Oh, look at you, Mr.
I
Flash.
know. Mr. Flash, Mr. Flash, sir, to you,
Sorry, Mr. Flash, sir. Lord Flash.
Lord Flash. That wasn't that Blackadder.
Yeah, it was. Lord Flashheart.
That's it. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, I could very easily make that into one field. The problem is the crops are all out of sync.
That's my. I'm not going to say it's a problem because it's hardly a problem, is it? But yeah, that's my thinking at the minute is the fact that
You'd have to lose a day's growth.
yes, yeah,
Yeah,
but
so
maybe I don't know. Yeah, there'll be a plan somewhere.
a cunning plan.
Cunning plan. Yeah, not quite sure what or how, but yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with 2 fields.
Yeah, I've sort of got, well, 3, I guess, at the minute.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, because you've gone for one really long one, sort of,
uh,
and you've gone for
yeah,
length rather than width.
yes, and I don't know. I think with a bit of tweaking, it might work. But like I said, I think I'm going to end up, as we just said, losing a day, but trying to find something else to do in that period of time.
Yeah,
Maybe it needs to be if it was to get a different plot of land. I don't know.
yeah, yeah. The difficulty is it's going to get hard to farm an extra piece of land, I think.
I think you may well be right.
Because I think any more than 2 fields is going to be difficult to deal with. With that, basically a crop grows in 2 days.
Yeah, absolutely. The only benefit would be that I guess it doesn't even add to the value of the farm because you've had to outlay the money in the first place. I don't know. I'm torn.
Yeah, I guess it hides value.
Yeah.
I did do a quick valuation of my farm earlier.
Okay.
Just adding up the stuff that I've brought since we started.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I guess it is going to be a very, like we said last time, it's going to be a very, or you said last time, it's going to be a very manual adding up
Yeah,
process, isn't it?
yeah. I mean, I think I'm about a third of the way there. I think you're probably a bit ahead because you've got a bit more cash in the bank.
Yeah.
But I'm toying with some ideas. I had a very definite plan of what I was going to plant next, but I think I might have changed my mind already.
Oh, okay.
Which is annoying because I've just been and brought a planter.
Oh, yeah. I see. I don't know whether, I mean, not set extra rules, but maybe I don't know because it's not going as quick as I thought. I think we both think. What's the word? It's not going as quick as we both thought it would. That's better, isn't it?
No, but
So is it worth?
I think the pace
Well,
might pick up.
yeah, I agree. I think once you start to get the bigger tractors and get into a routine of what we're doing, then yeah. Which brings me on to my next point: is do we need to set some criteria to achieve the million? I don't know.
I
It's
don't
yeah,
think so. I think if we feel that once we get to 1 million, it's been too quick, we'll just go a bit further.
yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah,
But
round two.
but realistically, that's just going to mean a couple more of repeating the same cycle. So
Yeah, yeah, true.
maybe we'll get to the goal if it's not a mass. It's not going to have been a massively short series, and we'll maybe do something else or never talk again.
Yeah, yeah, it's going to go one or two ways. But yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, actually, when you think about it, it doesn't need to go on forever, does it?
No.
In fact, quick, succinct series may prove to be more appealing.
Yeah,
So it's not
you know,
actually, oh, we good, they're harvesting soybeans again and making
yeah,
£500,000 off a
yeah,
big field of soybeans even.
yeah. I
So
mean,
yeah,
it's almost a case of we do something different. Either we do a fresh idea of doing this, or we do a one where we work together, or say we never talk again.
yeah. So there's three options, isn't there,
Yeah,
really?
they are
Yeah.
all options.
Competitive, cooperative, or nothing.
Divorce.
Divorce, yeah. Yeah, divorce. Oh, dear.
I'm going to do a few minutes ploughing, and then I'm going to call it a day, I think.
Yep, okay. I'm just going to go and check on my
So,
worker doing this seeding.
and then when we come back next time, we've got the other half of the day, and I can get some crops in the ground because I have a lot of ploughed empty land, which is not good.
It's not profitable doing it that way.
No. And there goes my alarm to remind me that I have a meeting in a little while.
Very, very organised.
Yeah, I was really worried that I'd get so engrossed and just keep going. I've had it before where I've got to, a minute or two before a meeting starts, and it's like, quick, I need to stop and get myself organised.
Yeah. Get out of FS mode into working mode.
Yeah, put my work brain back in. It's really funny. I was ending a meeting yesterday, and I had to be really careful not to do the thanks for watching.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. I'll catch you in the next one.
Yeah,
What?
because it was like, it was like, thanks everyone for coming, and like, don't say like and subscribe.
Yeah. Oh, what's he on about? Yeah.
Yeah,
Give the game away slightly. Yeah.
yeah. I don't nobody that I work with knows I do this kind of stuff. Although I'm pretty sure there is at least one other guy I work with who I think streams.
Oh, okay.
I think he streams World of Warcraft.
Oh, right.
Because he when we chat about PC stuff, he talks about his multi-PC setup.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, he's pretty serious about his gaming.
Sounds it, to be fair. Yeah.
But he's young. He has nothing. He has no responsibilities to spend money on. Right.
Waste it away on PCs.
Yeah,
fair play to him.
yeah, on high-end graphics cards and all those kind of really nice things.
All the fancy stuff.
Yeah. Probably need to repair my tractor at some point. It's not doing the amazing job I had hoped it would do with the ploughing.
Is that the
Massey
International?
No,
the Massey.
Yeah, it's pretty bad though because it was bought used.
I'd forgot that. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? We're into more expensive kit and not proper repair bills, but actual repair bills.
Yeah, definitely. I am going to wrap things up because my dogs are getting noisy and I need to get myself organised. So I'm just going to do a bit of an outro and I'll chat to you in a bit.
Yep. Okay, mate. Cool. Speak to you later on.
Thanks for watching, folks. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, all that stuff that I was just speaking about. Subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And I will catch you next time on the Western Wilds.